Alright, so you guys remember pink sauce, right? I mean, how could you? It's such an iconic thing that nobody ate, right? I mean, it's a whole sauce that was marketed on TikTok with the premise being, it's pink, buy it, try it. The whole company went belly up when the founder slash chef who made the sauce turned out to expose herself as a complete lobotomite who had no idea what she was doing, literally at all. Not in the marketing side of things, not in the ingredient side of things, especially health and safety side of things, which you think is kind of an important thing, you know, like, hey, is my food product edible?
Flavor was dead. I can't say I could have tasted any spices in there.
Yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll circle back. But anyway, I made so many videos on this stupid sauce, man. There's probably like, what, 5 of them on my channel where I'm discussing this product in some way or another. I think half the videos weren't even about the sauce, and at a certain point, we were just watching the person who made the sauce, Chef P, just continually and gradually end up becoming more and more idiotic with every clip. Where we saw a clip where she claimed a FDA member went to her house. Do you guys remember that shit? I mean, who actually bought that? Acting like CIA agents stormed her house because she was selling a product online. Like the FDA is some sort of covert operation sent to fucking silence people who are breaking health code. If only that's how it worked. I mean, there's so much lore with this Chef P person or Chef Pie. By the way, isn't that crazy how she's been doing this for like 2 years and I still don't know how to say her fucking name? Get rid of the P or Pie thing. Like that's just either way unattractive. So I seen this video by Anna Oop, very trusted source of information. The pink sauce lady is going bankrupt and is begging for money. So I was like, okay, well, if she's e-begging, then that's something of a video in itself. So I did a little bit of digging, and by that I mean like scrolling for 30 fucking seconds, and I saw a Sunny V2 video called New Update, Pink Sauce Just Officially Failed. You know the drill.
The pink sauce ain't made one sale this month. Not one.
Really? Not one? That's insane. How come? I mean, it's almost like the product sucks. I mean, when their sales rep looks like COVID, it's not too surprising that the product isn't getting sales. Even if you were dressed up amazingly, to be honest, no one would be buying the pink sauce.
Chef P's pink sauce has officially failed. In a series of update videos, she reveals her pitiful sales figures.
They gonna send me a check for
admitting she's clueless about the product.
I don't know what's going on with the pink sauce. I don't know where the pink sauce at.
Whilst being
That's always a good sign. When the person who made the sauce has no idea what the fuck's happening with it. When the CEO of a product doesn't know what's happening with the product. Always a great sign. It's actually a great sign when instead of knowing what's happening with your product, she's in the fucking shower filming a TikTok where she's eating bread covered in pink sauce. In case you didn't know, that's actually a sign of business expertise.
in denial, thinking it'll make a comeback.
The pink sauce will soon be a globally distributed product. I don't know.
No, it won't! A globally distributed product? What the fuck? How do you think you gonna get this shit to the Koreans? The North Koreans? Yeah, bro, I dare you. I dare you to set up an arrangement with Kim Jong. Actually, you know what? Low-key, that dude fat as fuck. He might take some of this shit. He might try it. Okay, so forget Korea, bro. Russia, though? Like, how you gonna set up an interview with Putin? You're gonna try to, like, you know, manipulate your way into the Russian markets? Get your shit on the shelves there? I don't think that's gonna happen. Considering the fact you can barely get it onto a Walmart shelf here, you're not getting it into a fucking Walmart or whatever the fuck. I don't know. What is Walmart in Russia?
I don't know how it's gonna happen.
So you believe it's going to be a globally distributed product, but you don't know how it's gonna happen. Do you see the problem with that? Do you see the problem with your vision of this thing being a monster, an intergalactic McDonald's tier US export, but also at the same time, not having any idea on like where to start? I mean, at least she's honest. Like, at least she has no idea what she's doing and is aware of it. I could have easily seen a person like this acting like their incurable stupidity is actually part of their master plan. Like the downfall of their entire fucking company was just a slight hiccup in the grand scheme of the master plan to take over the world. Like, that ain't happening, lil bro.
The fact that she experienced any success now seems like a miracle, as by Chef P's second video she was already facing problems. In its very first showcase, the sauce had a vibrant appearance, but in the TikTok that followed, the pink was slightly different.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's sort of the problem when you are dipping your chicken in highlighter fluid and then you're like, you should try this shit, it's fucking awesome. And then in the next one, it's just a different color entirely. It's probably not a great sign. I'm gonna say some people are going to have some questions at the very least. Like Mo Life over here, who says the color has changed so much. Like, she's absolutely right.
2 days later, it was back to a darker pink, but 5 days after this, it was lighter than ever before, creating instant suspicion amongst potential customers.
Why does it keep changing colors every video? Well, actually, to answer that question, I'm gonna give you a simple answer. This person isn't actually a chef. They don't actually know what they're doing. They're kind of like guessing. And every time a video is made with this sauce, the batch that is made is done by a person who doesn't have the ingredients written down. She doesn't know what the recipe is. She's just fucking freeballing it every single time, hoping to hit the jackpot. There's no consistency to this shit, bro.
Whilst the sauce's consistency was also inconsistent. In some videos it was thick, sticking to the food like glue, whilst in others it was watery, dripping off any food.
I like my cheese drippy, bro. Yeah, I mean, this looks actually disgusting. This one looks actually like straight up Play-Doh or something, like fucking putty.
The fact that the consistency has changed so much really concerns me, although as shown in the very same comment, people were also incredibly curious. Why was it pink? How did she make it? Most importantly, what did the pink sauce taste like? Chef P's friends all seemed to love it.
This is definitely a 10 out of 10.
But she didn't describe the flavor.
Okay, are we surprised her friends loved it? Like, what is a useless contribution? I'm sure she posted that too, as if like that's some sort of gonna affirm that her product isn't horrible. That's like when game journalists get early access to video games and then they're like, yeah, it was really good. It's like, well, bro, you got to play fucking early for free. They like groomed you into giving them a good review. Like, we gonna take you seriously? Like right there, that's straight up beige. That's like a white person's skin color. That's not pink. Like Joe Rogan in the hot sun looking all pink. That's the pink sauce #1. Joe Rogan inside doing a podcast, that's sort of this right here.
It goes on sale tonight.
Bro, she looked like she in pain right now. She's having a hard time eating that shit. She barely even got a little bite on there.
If you want to taste it, buy it. It goes on sale tonight.
People have
If you want to taste it, buy it. Nice marketing.
gotten to the point of demanding she sell the product publicly, as Chef P had held off for ages to ensure the sauce was perfect.
We are doing quality testing to ensure that we get the best quality out to you guys to have minimum to no complaints.
In a different TikTok, she included an inspirational
Promising.
soundbite stating, the biggest thing you have to worry about is making sure your quality stays up, creating expectations that the sauce would be incredible. But as she announced her first drop of 100 limited bottles, the top
It's kind of funny if you think about it, when people are acting like quality is the thing they care about most, and that's what they're spamming on their fucking page before the product drops. Like, hey, we're taking 10 years to make sure quality is good and stuff. You can view that as a promise that it's going to be good. You can also see that as kind of a warning sign that, like, maybe they're low-key worried and insecure about it. Like, maybe I'm just being a cynical commentary channel, but when she's saying quality, quality, quality for 10 times before the product's even dropped, it sounds like you're more worried about the quality than I am, you know? Like, what happened for you to have to reiterate that it's going to be fine? Was there, like, bird shit in one of the pink sauce batches and then you, like, freaked out and had to postpone the launch? This, to me, is sort of after, like, the Boeing plane crashes or whatever. Like, the 737 was found to be unstable. When all the airlines were coddling people buying flight tickets, they're like, we promise it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, where it's like you actually have something to worry about. That's how this comes across.
comment hinted at the sauce's next problem. Is it approved by US Food and Drug Administration? Well, to put it simply, no. In fact, Chef P
Socrates and Plato exchanging ideas in the TikTok comment section.
didn't even understand what it was.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health.
Thinking the F in
It's like, did you even pass preschool, bro?
Thinking the F in FDA stood for pharmaceutical. People
That's awesome, dude. That is so awesome. Get this girl in office right now. Forget pink sauce. You gotta be passing legislation.
really out here buying and eating pink sauce from a woman who doesn't even know what the F in FDA stands for. To silence the backlash, she'd host a live stream titled "The FDA is at my house."
It is safe. We are taking the precautions.
Although people found this strange. Comments read that's not how the FDA works, as the FDA don't do house calls, forcing
Right.
Chef P to admit she was lying. lying. Turns out she'd been visited by Florida Health Services, which seemingly failed to make the product safer. The bottles had no nutritional info or list any of the ingredients, which Chef...
Well, because she don't even know, that's the problem. You're asking someone who doesn't have the answers to put the answers down. Like, she's just guessing. I'm telling you, she has a vague idea of what goes in, but she is definitely using substitute ingredients, okay? She's looking to use the cheapest ingredients. She's using different ratios every single time. That's why the color's changing. So it's like Florida Health Services is like, hey, what are you putting in this shit? She's like, good question, you know? We don't know.
Peace still didn't disclose, even after being asked.
I can't tell you the ingredients
Cause you don't know!
that I used to make it pink, but it's pink.
At a different time, she even lied about ingredients, claiming it had no garlic.
The pink sauce contains 0 raw garlic ingredient.
Although in a video of her making it, you can see raw garlic floating in the mix. People therefore stated, okay, but for real, what herbs are in the pink sauce? Because like, I'll get some, but I don't want to have an allergic reaction. No ingredients listed.
That's crazy because these fucking people are willing to take a chance on a food product that they're gonna risk it tasting like shit. They just like, hey, can I not maybe die when I have this? Like, it's probably gonna taste like doggy dookie, but I'll try it for the lulz. Forget about it tasting good or like, you know, the ratios being inconsistent. For her to say there's no raw garlic, and then there's fucking raw garlic, I think raises quite a concern beyond it tasting bad or something like that. Like, didn't someone get hospitalized from this shit? This is probably part of the reason why.
I've been seeing all the shady comments. There will be nutrition facts.
Shady comments, all the shady comments is crazy. Hey, can I know what's in this so I don't fucking die? Oh, so you shaded me, huh? I think what's shadier is when you're the person who is acting like a fucking mysterious magician, like you're holding some magic spells from people and you just can't tell them shit. Dude, it's a food recipe. My thinking is like either she just doesn't know what's in it or she's being so secretive about it because she doesn't want people to steal it. But like, A, no one's gonna steal it because it's ass. And B, you should be more concerned about people, like I said, dropping dead from eating your shit because you didn't tell them what's in it, than people trying to steal your recipe.
No, you kinda literally have to tell us how you made it pink. To which Chef P responded, I don't have to do anything. Of course, my package will have nutrition facts. This was confirmed as she sent her first shipment, but the top comment predicted there'd be
Wait. Why the shipments got paper on them? I don't know if that's how you ship sauce out.
But the top comment predicted there'd be shipping problems. Hey, I deliver for USPS, and we kinda just shove packages into the mailbox or lockboxes. These things are probably gonna overheat and curdle or explode, which turned out to be perfectly accurate.
Oh my god. Look at this! It don't even say pink sauce on this bitch.
That is fucking rancid. This might be the fucking grossest thing I've seen, like, in a week or so. There's, like, so much illness in this.
The sauces had been sent in the middle of summer, and after taking 2.5 weeks to arrive, many had fully exploded.
And this is, no ma'am, we're not trying this. Look at this. It stinks.
The bottles that didn't explode were still extremely bloated.
I'm just a little worried about it being swollen. I don't know if this is considered swollen or not.
In which case, the pink sauce became completely rotten.
Oh.
It was because the product contained milk and honey, which grew so much bacteria it expanded the bottle.
So no doubt by the time you receive your pink sauce, the milk is already spoiled. So you're basically just buying poison.
A food safety expert stated, in some cases, raw honey can cause botulism, an extreme case of food poisoning.
Yeah, so like it's not even about the allergic reactions anymore. Like that's best case scenario. You getting an allergic reaction is actually a preferable fate and alternative to getting botulism and fucking going memes for good. Put some pink sauce on my chicken. Like, you're done. You're so done. Arrest this bitch.
So it's no surprise that some people are reporting that they got violently ill after eating the pink sauce. One person claimed it sent her to hospital.
She's in the fucking hospital. She is violently ill. This is violently ill. This person has a COVID mask on. Y'all really need to stop buying for the pink sauce from that girl. Look where I ended up.
Explaining the pink sauce gave her real bad food poisoning. It seems to be the oil that she put on that sauce didn't sit well on me, whilst a Reddit user posted a similar story.
I see.
My 13-year-old daughter bought a bottle of pink sauce online without my knowledge and is now in hospital. I can't even think straight. Chef P responded by claiming that these weren't real.
No. What they were, I'll tell you, they were shady. It was shady of them to die like that. Because, like, who are they to just die and go to the hospital and act so shady when, like, she doesn't even have to tell you what's in the product? They're making fake news reports trying to sabotage this young lady's business, obviously. And, like, these are all fake deaths. Like, they're not even real. The only reason people would say this and die in the hospital or like whatever is because they're trolling her.
Making fake reports saying that they were getting sick from the pink sauce. However, they never even made a pink sauce purchase.
Exactly. And like obviously you could clearly track that, right? I'm sure the person who thinks the F in FDA stands for pharmaceutical can do that level of mental gymnastics. I'm so sure the person who's borderline fucking retarded could do that. That seems so plausible.
But with incorrectly listed ingredients, this certainly could have happened. For example, the bottle's label misspelled vinegar as
Vinegar. Yeah.
Could have just as easily been a misspelling of ginger. Another person noticed her using a white mayo-like substance, which also wasn't listed.
She is using something that's not here to give it that particular color and consistency.
But the problems with the label only kept on going.
Right.
There is nothing in the label.
Well, that's the fucking mystery meat right there, the white sauce. No one knows what that is, and don't ask questions, bro. You ain't gonna like the answer you're gonna get. Just hope you don't die, okay?
About refrigeration, nor is there an expiration date on the label.
In addition to no expiry or
yeah, because by the time you eat that shit, you're gonna expire, dude. Don't worry about the bottle, okay? You gotta worry about yourself. You're gonna fucking expire like if you eat this shit. Our mission to excite your taste buds with flava and thrill you with our creativity. This just, what the fuck does this mean? Yeah, you're definitely getting fucking creative with the law, too.
The bottle incorrectly stated it had 444 servings, which at 14.4 grams per serving, meant the bottle should have weighed 6.4 kilos or 14 pounds. To add a cherry on top of the cake, the label didn't fit the bottle, but surely Chef P was on standby to fix potential problems. Well, instead, she was partying on a boat, blaming the customers for the product's shortcomings.
Well, they were being shady, so obviously.
You guys are judging a prototype. A prototype.
Duh! This is like lack of accountability, final boss. Like, if you criticize her or die, or go to the hospital, you're being shady, you're being fake, you're being cringe. And if you just don't like the product, actually getting like a good tasting of it, you don't fucking die. Then you're being rude because you're judging a prototype. What the fuck does that even mean? Was there any, like, okay, this for a fact was definitely a situation where if it tasted good, it was the final product. Or if it failed, it was a prototype. And obviously it failed massively, so it was a prototype. But do you see what I'm saying here? Like, and it's obviously gonna be a person with an LED sign that says hustle that is never gonna fucking take accountability, because this is all part of the hustle.
A prototype is when a
yeah, let's hear someone fucking mansplain what prototype is when they don't even know what pharmaceutical means. A prototype is when a product is not a product. You are fucking like being so condescending right now as if you're like this elevated person. You don't even know what the fuck you're selling.
It's not an official product.
However, a lawyer named allegedly Stephanie explained this wasn't even legal.
You cannot have a prototype of food, ma'am. When it is food, it has to be perfect, as in at least edible, at least not making people sick.
Leading Chef P to apologize.
That makes a lot of sense to me, allegedly Stephanie.
My apologies. I'm only human. I'm not perfect.
And remove the sauce from sale until she could fix its problems. In the meantime, people began to joke. It's all fun and games till you see her pink sauce in the store, although nobody expected this would actually happen until it was announced you could buy the sauce in Walmart.
Whoa.
Chef P stated, "I'm ready for Chapter 2, having partnered with a company called Dave's Gourmet who used their expertise to ensure the product wouldn't explode."
Thank you so much, Dave's Gourmet. I'm so excited about the growth and scaling of the sauce.
With articles such as how the pink sauce chef survived her downfall and comments like, oh, I'm so happy for her. They were
yeah, just wait till chapter 3. Shit gets messy. It's so funny. Take a look right here.
She reassured the audience we will not.
So this is her TikTok that she made, and you can see she's using a song called Staying Alive, which is something that the customers weren't able to do.
And with the sauce in over 4,000 stores, Rolling Stone...
Oh my god, that's actually spreading like a plague. 4,000 stores?
Literally wrote, it's hard to see what would stop her at this point. The taste of that victory must be sweet. Although only 16 days later, people already found the bottles being taken off shelves.
People have started to post videos showing that the pink sauce is going on clearance, which, by the way, look
That's not even pink. That's, yeah, he's gonna point it out. That's like yellow. Straight up dookie brown.
This color, and look at the color that the pink sauce lady showed.
Little
that
different.
Is not pink.
As mentioned.
Also, wasn't it supposed to match the label? Like, isn't this, because it's got little black things, which I'm supposing are seeds from the, you know, batter or whatever, the mixture. So it's supposed to be this color. It's not even close. Even in the promo, it's not even close. Look.
Wait, look at this color, and look at the...
That's not even pink either. That's like light red, like crimson.
Color that the pink sauce lady showed. That is not pink.
As mentioned, the color had also changed dramatically. In multiple different TikToks, the contents turned a yellowish brown.
In reality, it's like the same color as cane sauce.
Possibly informing another massive price drop. It's funny because most of the pink sauce is on the clearance section in Walmart for 50 cents, but somehow the bottles still fell further.
So a video
25 cents was $7.75. Can someone do the math on that? How much of a price reduction is that? That's like 1,000% price decrease or some shit.
Viral showing the pink sauce on clearance at Walmart for just 25 cents a bottle.
Chef P's comments filled with people calling her a failure.
25 pennies. 25 fucking pennies!
Yet she'd respond by stating when they say you fell off.
I still don't even know what this shit tastes like, by the way. Does the actual thing, let's say everything is like, ingredients are good, everything is all set up properly, like, does it taste good?
Sold 200,000 bottles. People therefore thought she was doing extremely well, although it turns out the opposite was true.
I almost got evicted from my home. I had to go get $20 from my mama.
Pink sauce.
Okay, well, it's not your home if you can get evicted from it. Just small thing right there.
Creator claims she's broke due to a faulty deal. I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food. The article.
Well, just give him pink sauce.
Explained Chef P had opened a GoFundMe trying to raise $100,000 as right now I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. My mum is on disability and has been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. This was confirmed by a video showing her eviction notice, claiming Dave's Gourmet had stolen her recipe and ruined the product by changing its color.
Dave's Gourmet.
You got some nice crab right here and you're just gonna ruin it with that sauce? Look at this.
Gourmet.
A nice thing of crab and we're just gonna dip it in some crab.
And are not being transparent about records. I have been silenced and financially sabotaged. They are refusing to—
Who is silencing you though? Like, who is doing that? Who is doing the silencing? Who is saying that you need to be silent and not talk? Like, this is, you're doing that right, you're talking about it right now. I feel like if you're saying that you've been silenced about this certain thing, when you have a TikTok, you have all these outlets to talk about everything, including this one, you haven't really been silenced.
To pay me the royalty that is owed to me.
These people defrauded me, so I would have to sue them for fraud.
Although it turns out this was just another lie. Okay. Because Dave's Gourmet responded, explaining that paid her 120 grand, which Chef P had wasted on luxury spending. Nice. That further explained that she'd requested over $10,000 in marketing expenses to throw herself a birthday party to maybe be featured on TikTok. Nice. She also requested that they pay for her dress $800 and shoes $600 plus. Chef P also attempted to submit—
That sounds reasonable.
Business expense reports for personal expenses, like buying 4 pairs of sneakers or expensing her grocery bills, but when Dave's Gourmet would not approve these expenses, she got upset and never collaborated with them since.
That's Dave's Gourmet being shady and defrauding her. When she sounds like she was really easy to work with and, you know, caused no problems at all. She was super easy to go along with the business and look forward and lock in. No, she's just very stupid, and she continually shows that with every interaction she has with people, right? The Florida Health Services, Dave's Gourmet, random commenters, people dying from her sauce. It's just so obvious. It's like in every single facet of her interactions, you somehow realize that she is totally, unequivocally unequipped to do any part of this job. The social media, the cooking, literally everything.
His website is now fully deleted.
It's gone.
On top of this, Chef P's company Flavor Crazy was previously listed as active, but after recently checking the very same page, it now rather says inactive. She'd post on her Instagram,
So what's
normalize being out of the loop. Like, what is even going on, LOL? Likely because she doesn't even know where to buy the original pink sauce.
I haven't seen nothing at no Walmart or no other store. And it's my business. It's my product. And I don't even know where it's at.
And only that she's receiving basically zero royalties.
They gonna send me a check for $121. Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
$121 is too generous. But Chef P's still convinced she has $1 billion business, which is a pretty crazy value for a product that's only sold secondhand on eBay.
That is definitely crazy. Anyway, yeah, Chef P is definitely not making a comeback. It's not going intergenerational, intergalactic, intercontinental. It's going in the garbage. And yeah, that's really it. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.